All right, there are still some folks that are logging on, so we'll let them continue logging on, but we're not going to wait anymore. We're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Ray Ledenham, and I've got an exciting topic to go over with you today. Two very competitive client solutions that you will be able to use after this presentation, as well as an excellent practice management process that'll help you streamline your business and ultimately help you reach more clients that are ready to buy. This will help you make more money, and you can do this in less time with the topic we're going to go over today in the training. So what we're talking about here is the Eagle Premier Series. There are two products that we're going to go over. It is the Eagle Premier Level, which provides a level death benefit, and the Eagle Premier Guarantee, which provides a graded death benefit. So everyone qualifies for this product. And what's nice is if you are doing the application, it'll tell you, hey, they're going to be Eagle Premier guaranteed, so you won't have to go back and resell them at a higher rate. So it works pretty well when you're going through the application. Now, why would we want to use Americo? Well, there's no need to call for a third-party decision. You get an instant decision right away, and there's absolutely no paperwork at all. You have no amendments, and the policy is typically mailed within 1 business day, and your commissions are paid daily, which is nice. You get done today soon enough before, I think it's 3 o'clock Central Standard Time, then you get paid tomorrow. Okay, on this next page, what you'll want to do is you'll want to bookmark www.americoeaglepremierseries.com. It's a one-stop shop for everything you're going to need to increase your final expense sales. There's no user ID or password that is required. So if you don't have one with Americo yet, you can still get into this website, and you'll find the Comprehensive Agent Guide in the Sales tab tool. And you'll also see right there to the left the e-application, where you can submit business and get a decision within 15 minutes of doing the application, or while doing the application in just 15 minutes. Okay, what we have here with the two products is the Eagle Premier Series. Why offer this to your client solution? Well, it's something that your client wants and needs. It's a final expense whole life product that provides guaranteed coverage available for every client. The rates will never increase, and they're guaranteed level premiums, and the coverage cannot be canceled because of health issues after they get the policy. Now let's go over the state specifics. The Eagle Level is not approved in Mississippi, the Virgin Islands, or the Cayman Islands. And then the Eagle Guarantee is not approved in Arkansas, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Mississippi, Montana, Pennsylvania, Washington, the Virgin Islands, as well as the Cayman Islands. What's pretty cool about this, there's a competitive advantage that is a very unique non-smoker classification. A non-smoker with Americo is defined as a person who has not smoked cigarettes or e-cigarettes for the last 12 months prior to the application date. Okay, if they use smokeless tobacco, a pipe, cigars, they qualify as non-smokers. So if you have someone that likes to take a dip of snuff between the cheek and gum, they qualify as a non-smoker. So you may want to look back in your past business that maybe somebody says, well, that's just too expensive because of the smoker qualification, but they meet the criteria of cigar smoker, pipe, smokeless tobacco. You can go back now and rewrite them with a lower rate. What's really great about the Eagle Premier is there are added riders at no cost. On the Eagle Premier Level Accidental Death Benefit rider, let's say you've got a retired couple that likes to travel around. The policy is going to double if they're killed in an accident. And if they're on a common carrier, such as a plane, train, taxi, not Uber, but any others, the death benefit will triple in the event of an accidental death. So that's pretty cool. And then the Eagle Premier Guarantee product has the Accidental Death Benefit rider that's in effect from day one coverage in the event of an accidental death. And there are some child and grandchild riders available on the Eagle Premier Level product. What it does is it provides a level term insurance on an insured child to the age 25. It's a very simple application process with no underwriting requirements. This could make your policy harder to replace if another agent should come in after you and want to replace your policy just based on cost alone. This rider will provide coverage, term level insurance to age 25. It expires on the insured's 25th birthday. Okay, the coverage per child is issued in units of $1,000, and it must be the same for all insured children. So you can't have 2,000 on one and 4,000 on the other. It has to be 4,000, 4,000, 5,000, 5,000, and so forth. The maximum coverage per child is lesser of the $5,000 or policy face amount. And the rider only costs $2.12 per thousand per child annually. And the benefit can be used to help pay for funeral expenses as well as medical bills for prior care or treatment. What you'll want to do is you'll want to review your agent guide to familiarize yourself with that rider. And then the policy can convert to a new policy after the earlier of the 18th birthday or based on the insured's death, and no later than the child's 22nd birthday. So they need to convert it before the 22nd birthday. If they don't, then it'll expire on the 25th birthday, and the conversion amount cannot exceed the coverage of the insured. Okay, the policy will be issued if all health questions are answered no. They're within the height and weight chart. As you can see right here, a client 5'8", that's up to 305 pounds. That's pretty liberal. There's no adverse MIB hits or no prescription concerns. Okay, on the left side of your screen, it's the Eagle Premier level. The issue age for the Eagle Premier level is 50 to 85. If they're a smoker, you can only go to the 80-year range. And it's at the age of last birthday. So if they have a birthday tomorrow and they're 81, you can still get them on 80 if they're a smoker. The minimum face amount is $2,000 with the max at $20,000, except in Washington, where the minimum in Washington is going to be $5,000. And the death benefit is a full death benefit from day one. The additional riders are the accidental death benefit rider at no cost, the accelerated benefit payment rider at no cost, and the child-grandchild term rider, that does have an additional cost. On the right side is the Eagle Premier Guarantee. The ages are from 50 to 80 at the age of the last birthday. It is a 3-year graded death benefit, except in Illinois, New Hampshire, New Jersey, and West Virginia, where it is a 2-year waiting period. In the event of death in year 1, the benefit equals the return of premiums plus 5%. If they pass away in year 2, it is return of premium plus 10% of their premiums. And then year 3, the death benefit equals 75% of the face amount, except in Illinois, New Hampshire, New Jersey, and West Virginia, where that is only graded for 2 years. And the only additional benefits in this one is the accidental death benefit, which is included at no cost. You'll definitely want to get a look at your agent guide for specific state-specific availability. So what we're going to do, instead of going on to the slide on how to do this product, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go in and do an application. Now, once you log on to Americo, you're going to be here at the home page. To submit business, what you're going to want to do is go right down here to the right where it says Sales Connection Web Version. The Sales Connection Web Version, that's where you're going to submit your business. What you can do before you go in here is you can actually go do a practice run. Okay, so in order to do the practice run, and make sure you're in the practice one, I've had one that I did demo for a John Doe, and unfortunately it actually was submitted business somehow, and I got paid on it, so I had to pay it back, but it's all good. So what you want to do is you can go to New Illustration, put in the state, their age or the birthday, And what will happen is once it pops up, all their options that they qualify will be over here, and it'll be unhighlighted. Anything that's highlighted or not highlighted, they can't have. But let's go in here and put John Doe, hit create, and it'll take you to the quoting tool here. We're going to put in that $10,000. Hit the wrong one. Hit the Premier, Eagle Premier, and hit create. So we've got a face amount of $10,000. You can adjust it up or down. Your premium is going to be over here to the right, which is $47.62 per month. Okay, and that's for the Eagle Premier level. Now, if you've asked them the health questions and you know that it's going to be a graded policy, just click the graded policy down here. Well, it won't hit it. So you'll need to go back and do it graded if you know it's a graded policy, and you'll know because you would have already asked the questions by now. So now you can go do a new tele app right here in the middle, or a new e-app. Put in your information. Eagle Premier, and hit create, and this is where you're going to actually go in and do the application. You put your writing number here. Are you the proposed insured? Nope, it's John Doe. And hit next. And what's nice is everything that's highlighted yellow, those are the areas that you fill out. If you do not fill it out, it will not allow you to move forward. So we'll put in an address. Richardson, Texas. Okay, how many years has a proposed insured lived at this address? If it's less than 5, let's say they've been there for 3 years, drop downs are going to come to fill out to the previous address. But if they've been there 5 years or more, you're good to go. And then their social security number. Their phone number. Select the state again that they were born in, the city and the state where they were born. And here is United States, Turkey, different countries. If they were born in a different country, you can drop down and hit that. This is 75081, that's in yellow. Is the proposed owner good? Proposed insured going to be the owner? Yes. And then hit next. And you'll see over here your little green check marks. Once you fill out the page, it'll have a green check mark or it won't allow you to go forward. And the amount we requested was $10,000. And what's cool is you can do day of the week drafting. So let's say they get paid the second Wednesday of the month, then you can have it drafted on the exact same day that their Social Security comes out. And has a proposed smoked cigarettes in the last 12 months, in this case, no. And puts the height and weight. And then here's where you put the child or grandchild term rider, if you're going to add the rider to it. And then what you'll want to do, This product offers an automatic premium loan feature. I always tell them, yes, it has the automatic premium loan. So that way in a year, let's say they change bank accounts and they can't get the draft withdrawn, then what it'll do is it'll take the monthly payment out of their cash value. So they can get a hold of them and let them know, hey, you know, we had to take your payment out of your cash value. We need new banking information, and that helps with your persistency. After you've answered that, then you want to hit calculate to calculate the premium again, and then that's going to pop up. Right here it says click calculation to verify the premium that you quoted was $47.62. And hit next. Now, what we're going to do here, let me pull up some emails. What we're going to do here is we're going to go get them permission to do a MIB and prescription check. So what you want to do is have them sign an authorization. If you're sitting in front of them, you'll do table signing. A lot of these are written over the phone. So you do an email signing, and what you'll want to do is give them a specific number to unlock the email that you send them. It can be, it's got to be at least 6 characters. It could be the last 6 of their social or whatever you want to give them, you know, their name, whatever you want. Don't have any hashtags or ands. So this one here, I'm just going to leave 6 5s. And then put in their email address. And then you're going to have an access code as well. And whenever you get them the access, make sure you give them the code. And so I need to log into the email. Once you've got that filled out, hit next. Send the email. And then that's going to send them an email. So you want to have your email up. New. I'm going to go pull up the email so that y'all can see what it looks like. Okay, your client's going to get an email sales connection via DocuSign. You'll have them click it, tell them to review the document. So just click on review document, and that access code, that's where they put the access code and then validate to open up the email. And this goes to DocuSign. And on the top left here, it says, please read the electronic record and signing disclosure. They'll need to hit I agree. That's going to free up this continue button. Then hit continue. And then hit start. And then just click on the sign button here. They can either draw their name if they want to draw it, or they can select a style and just hit adopt and sign. Okay, and then they have to hit this finish button. If they don't hit the finish button, you're not going to get the record that has been finished. Okay, they hit continue, and then they're all done. So what we'll do is we'll wait. It says it's waiting on the signature. Once that hits back over here, we'll be able to move forward. And then right here is where you're going to initiate the underwriting. You just got the signature to authorize you to do the MIB and the prescription check. So simply hit initiate underwriting, and a message is going to pop up. Initial underwriting check is complete based on the proposed prescription check. They do qualify for the $10,000 amount. Now here, if something went wrong with the MIB or the prescription, this is where it's going to tell you, hey, they don't qualify for this particular product. You need to quote them on the Eagle Premier. But you shouldn't get that, because you should have gone through all your health questions on your application prior to get them a quote. Okay, so we'll hit next. Is there any existing coverage or annuities? We're going to select no. If there is, hit yes, and there's going to be a drop-down button. Here are the questions you're going to re-ask them. Like I said, they should all be no already so that you can quote them properly. So you just simply go down here, put the no's all the way down. Now, just to let you know, some folks try to get tricky and send themselves an email to sign for the actual client. That will not work, because they will check your IP address or whatever that computer stuff is. They'll know if they send it to you. And then after you get finished with the questions, just simply hit next to move on. And relationship to the proposed insured itself, hit next. Select the beneficiary, whether it's going to be a company, an estate, a trust, or add primary. This is always going to be 100%. She's going to leave it to Jane Doe. Relationship is going to be spouse. Or whoever it may be. And then hit next. John Doe is a payer. Is this a business account? Nope. Will you be using a checking or a savings account, whichever one they're using? And the routing number, you'll want to put the routing number here. Now what's nice is if it doesn't recognize it, it'll tell you Wells Fargo Bank, Bank of America. If it doesn't recognize it, it'll say, hey, that's not the right routing number. You'll need to get another number. And then you put the account number that they're going to be drawing it from. And then simply hit next. Are you related to the insured? No. How long have you known the proposed insured? However long you've known them. In this case, it took me 2 days to close it. Did you use any company and or individualized marketing materials? If you did, hit yes, put what you used. If not, put no. They just called in to your call center, or you just ran into them over the street. Put here yes or no, whether they approached you. And put your comments or any kind of remarks. And then is there any other existing insurance on them right now? Then you put your agent's information. Is this going to be a split? Is this going to be with another agent? Yes or no? And then the percentage is going to pop up over here, 100%. We'll hit the next page, and this is where we're going to finish the underwriting. To initiate the underwriting process, please hit the button. So we'll hit the button right there. Congratulations, your application is in good order and it has been completed. So what you want to do is initiate the email signing again. The codes are in there, so you want to send the emails. And what we'll do, this is what it's going to look like again. Review document and enter their code and hit validate. Go ahead and agree to the electronic record signature and hit continue, and then hit the start button, and it'll take them down where they need to sign. And they'll be able to print this off. Down here, before they sign, they put the city and state that they're in. And then they click the sign button. Once again, they can either draw it or select. Hit the signature button, hit the signature button, and then hit finish. That's important that they hit finish so that you can get the record yourself. Boom, they're all done. And then so all we need to do right now is wait for the email for me. Okay, let me do this. It had my old email address in it. I'm going to have to change it real quick. Send that email, and then once I get it on my end, I'll be able to sign it and finish this up and actually submit the application. And once you're done, you hit submit, they're insured. They get hit by a bus this afternoon, they're covered. I don't know why it's taking so long. Usually it doesn't take this long. Come on, let's go here. Well, from there, I don't know why it's not sending it. But from there, what you'll do is you'll hit next once you get your signature, and then put in your signature where you signed it and your information, and then just hit submit or finish. It just actually says finish button, and then that's actually going to go into Americo, and you're all done with this. You can move on to the next one. So it is same day approval. So they, like I said, if they get hit by a bus, then they're covered this afternoon, unless it's the graded policy. If it's a graded policy, the accidental death, yes, but if they die of natural causes, no. If y'all are interested in writing this product, let me get back over here. Get this on up over here. We got too much stuff going on in the background over here. Give us a call or email us up. This can't be sold on family or yourself. because you will get, it said $40, but it's actually, you're going to get a $30 bonus. So when you're writing business, each submitted policy will yield you another $30 on top of whatever your commission is. But like I said, it can't be on your family members or yourself. And if your policy cancels in the first 12 months and you get a charge back, you'll be charged back that $30 as well. So give that information. Let us know if you're ready to write this at info@summitallianceadvantage.com. Shoot us an email. We'll get you the correct paperwork in order to use this particular product with the bonus, or give us a call at the 800-212-4196 number. Also, if you have any question, email us at info@summitallianceadvantage.net. Actually, that 800 number is not correct. It's 866-212-4196, 866-212-4196. Shoot us with any questions you may have, and good luck, and hopefully you're going out there and killing it with the Americo product. Thanks for joining.